Welcome to our new channel. Are you dedicated to the world of design with Photoshop and Illustrator? We are here to provide you with fun and informative educational content that will help you develop your graphic design skills. In this introductory video, we'll take you on an exciting journey of designing a logo using Illustrator, from post-sketch implementation to the final result. Let's dive into the world of creativity and design together. So subscribe us and prepare for an unforgettable experience. First of all, we need to create intersecting paths on the borders of the logo so that we can build logo shapes through Shape Builder tool. We start with the outer circular shape of the logo. Then the rest of the small inner circles. Then we draw the lines and make sure that they are at the same degree of inclination. The left is the same as the right, but in reverse. Then we draw a square and adjust its height until it matches the height of the shape we are drawing. And then we select the two left points of the square with the direct selection tool and move them to the outlines of the shape. We take another copy and reflect it horizontally so that it is on the right side of the logo. Then we select those two shapes and make them a group so that we can align them together in the middle of the circle. Using the alignment tool, we select it after selecting the group of shapes in the circle. Then we move to the bottom part of the logo. We bring a square and adjust the width and height to fit the shape we are drawing. Hold Alt and drag that so we can take a copy of the rectangle to make the horizontal part of the shape from it so that we maintain the same thickness. Then select the two rectangles in the large circle and specify in the alignment tool that they are on one vertical line. Now I want to make this horizontal rectangle start from the large semicircle with the square. So I will draw a line that cuts through the middle of the circle horizontally, and I will select it in the large circle. And using the alignment tool, I will make the line exactly in the middle so that it will be a guide for me in determining the location of the rectangle. Then we stretch the shapes to ensure that they intersect in an appropriate manner. We will select all the shapes and reduce the stroke so that they will not be annoying to us during work, and we will continue. We take the same circle as the one above to draw the curves of the shape below. And the yellow guide that we drew previously, we do not need. We will delete it. But we will draw another new guide, vertical and not horizontal, in order to make sure that these circles start from the middle with a straight line. Then we duplicate the rest of the vertical rectangles by pressing Alt key and dragging and adjusting their sizes until they fit the drawing. Then we stretch the shapes to ensure that they intersect in an appropriate manner and not exaggerated, as many unnecessary intersections are sometimes annoying. Then we will take the same first rectangle to draw half of the arrow at the top, which will be of the same thickness. We rotate it until it is at the same angle. Using the direct selection tool, we select this point and hold Shift key and move it to moves with the same tendency. Then Control C to copy and Control F to create a new copy in the same place and reflect it horizontally. Thus, we made paths that draw the shape of the arrow in the logo. Then we take the two circles at the bottom, repeat them, and reflect them horizontally to draw the curves of the left part of the shape. Then we choose the intersecting shapes. Choose the Shape Builder tool, connect the surfaces that we want to combine into one shape, and press Alt to delete the surfaces that we don't want. We begin to repeat the process in building the rest of the shapes, but now we need to exclude some shapes, so we press Alt while selecting. Then to draw the spiral shape, we choose the pen tool and put points in the middle of the path of the spiral shape. After that, we choose the curvature tool and click on all the points again to make them smooth points and not corners by clicking on each point. Then we make a stroke for this spiral path, the same thickness as the drawing, and we make the stroke curved from the sides. After that, expand the shape and choose the curvature tool again to modify the dimensions and borders of the shape's curves until they are perfect. It would be better to reduce the opacity of the shape while we are modifying in order to save time. And this is what I will do later. But after I have already completed most of the task. At the end of the spiral, there is a small intersection that we will make by drawing a line and delete the unnecessary shapes by pressing Alt while using the Shape Builder tool. We return the opacity as it was, and this is how we successfully drew the shape. Now we will reduce the opacity of the 3 rectangles at the bottom because they are cut by a curve that expresses the extension of the spiral curve. We will choose the shape of the spiral, choose path, then offset path, and increase the thickness until it intersects as in the drawing. Then we select the intersecting shapes, and using the Shape Builder tool, we removing the excess by pressing Alt while selecting. And we return opacity again. Then we complete the rest of the shapes in the same method. We make intersections, draw the intersecting shapes, and build or remove the shapes. In the end, when we finish drawing the shapes, we select the repeating shapes in both directions, make them a group, and select all the shapes and align them in the vertical middle, taking into account coordination and organization. Then we come to the coloring stage. I have prepared those colors in advance. You can choose the colors you want. We select the shape we want to color. Then choose the eyedropper tool or press I key. Choose the square that contains the colors we want to copy. Choose the gradient tool or press G key. Click and drag to specify the direction of the color gradation, and repeat the process with the rest of the shapes. We choose colors for the background that match the colors of the logo and clarify it. And thus we are finished. I hope that the video has been useful to you. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and activate the bell so that you will receive notifications of our upcoming videos. Write to us in the comments your opinion and what you would like to see in the upcoming videos, and share with us your opinion regarding the content. If you like it, or if you do not like it, write to us what you did not like it, so we can improve ourselves, so we can benefit you. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe.